What is up? It has been a while since I've been live, but we're here today. What is up, Henry? Go off camera. We'll bring you in, head of ceremony. You're good. Stay right there, buddy. Today's a special day. We got a bunch of people to talk to. But today, for everybody that's logged in, I think there's people rolling in as we go right now. Today is where we share the who won the sweepstakes. So we had a sweepstakes out there. We're doing these every couple of a while. And today is for, we pay for their exam. So $555, whatever it costs for PMI, we say, don't worry about it. The PMI family is going to handle it for you. So we had a bunch of people submit things in there. What's up, Laura? Woohoo! We had a bunch of people. If you haven't seen Laura Bernard, you got to check her out. She's awesome. And so we had a bunch of people submit, over 500 people. We went through this morning. My tech dudes went through the thing, and they picked a name out of the hat. And right now we are going to award that person who it is. So it could be you out there. Who knows? It's already on a piece of paper right here, my son. And so, Henry, you are the head of, come on. You're the head of Global Sweepstakes Worldwide. Here we go. Let's read it.
Joe Manes, you win a free PMP exam worth $555. Congratulations from the PM Master Prep family.
Yeah, high five. Woo! All right, cool.
Congratulations, Joe Manes.
So that's Joe Manes. So what's up, Joe? Nice to meet you. Everybody else. Joe, we talked to you earlier because it's just more fun to talk normal. You out there, man?
Yeah. Hey, I'm really excited. Thank your son for a great job. Excellent job. You should hire him. He's a great producer there.
That's awesome.
I'm really excited. When I received that initial call, I was just amazed. What a great way to start the day. And I thank you. And I want to thank everyone on your team. Thank you.
Yeah, that is awesome, dude. All right, so cool. So do you have a goal? Like, our goal is to pass the PMP. It's on me. Ain't no big deal. And I'm on my coaches and stuff. What is your goal date? Like, when do you want to be done, man?
By the 17th of December is when my application expires.
Okay, 17th of what you said, December, right?
Yeah, of December.
All right, cool. All right, not bad. And right now, how are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10 is like, dude, I can pass it in my sleep. 1 is like, I'd rather go to sleep. Where are you, like 1 to 10, and like you're where you feel?
I would say probably a 6 right now, and I know that with your help, we'll get there to a 10 plus. I'm ready.
No doubt. I love it, dude. All right, cool. Well, here's what we're gonna do for the next couple minutes. All right, so I'm gonna bring on Salvador. Here we go. Salvador is one of our coaches. He's one of our senior coaches in there, accountability. He's been with us for a long time. He was a student. Now he's a coach. How many people have you put through, Salvador? Like, what's the success?
So lost the count, around maybe 200. Pass rate 99.8.9, 3 above targets. So really, really good track.
Okay, so he just dropped in there 99.89% with 200 people. All right, cool. So you're in good hands, Joe. And Salvador, you don't know Joe, you do know me. What is the most important thing that you think makes people successful? Like, I know that's a broad question, but is there, and we didn't prep or anything, you know, we were like, what's the one thing that you'd want people to get to understand or get across that like makes a difference to their success?
Yeah. Well, I would say that the most important thing overall is that you are that you have your own criteria at some point. You're going to receive a lot of information in the program. You're going to have the information there, the tools. Your coach is going to guide you in this journey. You should not be afraid of looking at this exam as something that actually makes sense, not only for passing this exam, but in your real life. And feel free to actually have your own criteria and to develop your own way of thinking and using that system to break down questions and to pass this exam and use these things in your real life. So I think that successful students, what they do very, very well is that they understand it early on and they try to look at things from that perspective instead of trying to look at this as if it was just an exam.
Right. Okay, awesome. Now, Joe, to bring you in up to this point, have you been trying to memorize stuff or anything? Like, how's it been going for you high level? You don't have to go too in deep.
Yeah, no problem. I actually I have a master's degree in the actual subject itself. So
Awesome.
Project management to me, I've been, active with that course and that program. So memorization, no, but just the knowledge that we need to get there. And I like that number of 99.89. So you might as well make that 100 because when I'm done, we're going to hit 100. Right?
I like it, Joe. Why are you getting your PMP?
Again, because of the master's program that I have in project management, I also have a Six Sigma Master Black Belt. So that's a double combination that's going to make me desirable in the marketplace for hiring. But more importantly, it's something that I love. My passion's there. I love a challenge, and I'm ready. So it's going to bring me to that challenge that I'm looking for. That's
awesome, man. That's really good. Now, not to put you on the spot or anything, but are there any like high level questions? It could be content related. It could be process related. It could be anything that you have right now that you think other people might have as well. That you got Salvador, you got me. You'll talk to us a lot later, whatever. But anything else out there for like accountability coach that way and like hard question or thinker guy coach with me? Anything big for you? You think?
The only thing that concerns me is the questions themselves. The wording of the questions, the situational is what I'm worried about. That, I've watched many of your videos already where you do in fact read the question initially before you attack the body, look at your options, then you attack the body. But I just want to avoid that trap because those traps are there and they want to get you on those traps. I want to avoid them. That's my number one concern.
All right, cool. Well, Salvador, you've probably heard this question 200 times and you've successfully answered it 99.89% of the time. How would you respond to them? Like, how should he think about questions and what's the metaphors and pictures you use to make it come home?
Yeah. So I think that the best thing that you can do, in the program, we're going to teach you a methodology and we're going to give you exactly the tools that you need to break down questions in a specific way. But besides this, I think that you should always try to think in simpler examples. When we come from industry, we can generate very complex examples, and we try to always apply our industry to the problem that they are putting us in the question. Try to break down simple examples, try to use them to learn. And when you face a very tough question, try to look at it from the perspective of your simple example, the one that you have been using as you were learning. So if you do that, you are always going to be able to put that complexity into your own terms and bring simplicity. And I think that is the best thing that you can do to not fall in the typical mistakes or traps that they set up, because it's going to be very hard to trick you. If you really understand what you're speaking about, you're going to feel very comfortable just saying, dude, this doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to skip.
Okay. Right on. And then also, Joe, like one of the things that Salvador, like I hear a lot of his students who come to me and they mention is, I think one of the things that you say, Salvador, is treat every question like it's like a new conference room or a new meeting that you're walking in, something like that. If you could expound upon that, Salvador.
Yeah. So, this is more like when you're going to the exam, really what I tell people is try to think about it as if you had like a small store. You've got 180 clients that are going to come. Everybody's going to pay you the same amount of money. You need to treat them equally. So don't make the mistake of treating the client or the question that you have in front of you, thinking about the question that you saw before. Just try to be super open and understand that you need to give your 100 in the amount of time that you have to the question that you have in front of you. Leaving the negative questions or the more difficult questions that you may have experienced in your head is going to limit you. So try to completely ignore them. Maybe at the end of the exam, rewatch some of the ones that you flagged, but do not make the mistake that some people do of keeping in mind all their questions. Just focus on what you have in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's good. That's awesome, dude. And like what we'll do together, Joe, as with Salvador and me, is like, we're just going to cut the questions up in a way where it's like, we want you to put your own answer in a sense to it. Like, this is what I would do. And if we think that way, then we end up controlling our mind through the answers instead of letting the answers whip us back and forth. So you ask a great question. The questions can be worrisome, but not a problem, dude. You're not
okay.
We're good.
Excellent.
Got anything else, Joe, as we hang around for a couple more minutes or anything, or we can go to the field? Anything else? Some people out there are happy for you. Holly's happy for you. James is happy for you. Rainbow Cake is super happy for you. I think she's not saying cute about you, dude. She's saying about my son. So don't worry about it. It's good. Any other questions out there, Joe, man?
No, I'm good. I appreciate that. That's an excellent analogy. I think I can see how it works. Very, very effective.
All right. That's awesome. Well, Joe, this is a quick one tonight, man. You're going to be on the 7 o'clock call with me, and then we'll talk afterwards and get you aligned and all that stuff. But we just wanted to say we're very, very grateful and happy that you submitted an application or a thing into the sweepstakes that you won. It's super exciting. We're really happy to pay for it. Now all we got to do is get that 60 up to 100 and we're done. So simple as that, man.
All right.
Cool. All right, dudes. See you guys later.
Joe.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Salvador.
Bye, Salvador.
See you guys. Bye-bye.